Hey 10K golfers. So we are coming to the end of the month, and I'm hoping that most of you who've just downloaded the app are now able to execute the level one, month one goals. So let's go over them, and I want to explain to you how you should be executing them and making sure that you're achieving them. The first one is the skills, putting and chipping. So this is really important because a lot of times people they focus on perfection, trying to chip the ball in the hole, whether they're practicing or whether they're on the course. And the reality is, if you always go at the hole, you're not going to hit the ball in it, but also you'll most likely go past it. So you should make your focus to get the ball inside a 10-foot circle every single time, whether you're practicing on the practice range or if you're on the golf course. And that's something that I do to make sure that I minimize the strokes around the putting green. And then, of course, once you get inside that 10-foot circle, making sure that if your second putt is inside 3 feet, that you're making those putts, because, again, this is where the strokes get added up. It is not the drive. It is not the fairway shot. It is around the putting green, these short distance shots. So hopefully you are making sure you're doing that well. The next thing is your stamina. So when you are on the course, whether you ride a cart or walk, people get fatigued because if you're not used to playing golf, swinging and moving and going to the hole, going to your ball every time can tire you out. So make sure that you're doing at least a 1 mile walk, a brisk walk, so that you can get your stamina up and not running out of breath, because it'll definitely translate to you on the golf course where you can make it through the full 9 or 18 holes without feeling heavy when you swing or feeling out of breath when you're playing on the golf course. The next thing is, if you are newer to golf or if you don't have a golf coach, you really have to prioritize locating courses in your area that are close by, finding out what coaches are available, what their prices are, and taking a trial lesson or a group lesson, because most people are not going to drive a long distance for a coach. So this is something that if you haven't already done so or you don't have a home course, make sure you do this as soon as possible. The app is not designed to replace coaches. It's designed to help you practice what your coach has taught you. And then finally, when you're golfing, you have to have an execution plan, whether you're at the driving range or whether you're on the course. So having a routine before each shot, making sure you know where your target is, making sure you know what kind of shot you want to hit is important, what your distances are. So that's something to be focused on. And then positive mindset. A lot of people are so wanting perfection that they immediately are disappointed in themselves. They don't hit a perfect shot. So make it your goal to give yourself positive feedback after every shot, good or bad, so that you're getting practice in not going down a negative spiral every time you have a bad shot or a bad hole. A lot of high-level golfers do this, and this is something that if you practice it now while you're in the early stages, you won't struggle with it later.